Hi everyone, welcome back to my home. Today I'm doing the second video of my series covering all the truth about dairy. As explained in my previous video, I've broken this topic down into 3 videos so you can understand 3 things which I think are very relevant and you're not flooded with information. What I'd like to cover in this one is the fact that not everybody can digest milk products. So I'm not a doctor, I'm only talking from my experience and my research on this topic, but from my research, this isn't a myth, it's a scientific fact. Not everybody can digest lactose. I'll explain to you. People are born with a gene to produce lactase. Lactase is the digestive enzyme to break down lactose. Lactose being the sugar that's naturally occurring in the milk. Most people used to have a mutation happening between the ages of 3 and 5 where they lost this gene to produce lactase. The reason why this mutation happened between 3 and 5 is because it is the weaning age in most cultures. So you're a baby, you're having your mom's milk, your body produces lactase, you're able to digest the lactose, you're growing, you're getting your proteins, fat, everything from your mom's milk. And as you move on to other foods, you don't really need that anymore, so there was a mutation in the gene. However, about 10,000 years ago, agriculture started in Africa, and humans had herd of animals, and they would keep these animals to eat the meat. They slowly started using the milk and giving it to their children, so the kids would carry on eating milk products into adulthood. With that happening, we're talking about 10,000 years ago, some of those individuals didn't have the mutation happening anymore in their bodies and did have a gene throughout adulthood to be able to digest lactose. So where are we today? Do we all have that gene? Some studies have been carried around the world and individuals have been tested, and what we find is there are areas, for example like Northern Europe, where there's a high milk consumption, where the majority of people do carry the gene and are able to digest dairy. If you go to Southeast Asia, a very small minority of people have the gene, and the majority do not have the gene and cannot consume dairy products or will get adverse effects. Genetically, I'm Moroccan Iranian. I got a DNA test which showed that I have Spanish, Italian, Siberian, Jewish ancestry, and that I do not carry the gene to digest lactose. And that explains why I break out in a rash if I have any form of dairy. If you can, do get tested genetically or see how your body feels. If when you drink milk you feel terrible, there is a high chance of you not being able to digest it. Also, it might be relevant to point out the fact that sheep milk and goat milk are closer to human milk than cow's milk. But in general, some people can digest it and some people can't. Now, is it good for you or not, even if you can digest it? That's another debate which I will cover in my next video. But some people can digest lactose and some can't, and that is a fact. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was informative. I hope I was clear enough. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for part 3, the truth about dairy. Thank you.